The worst of the Opie and Anthony Show.
Damn. Guys, we got to bring Nathaniel in here. We promised him that we would listen to his stand-up.
Oh, yes.
Well, we promised him a while ago.
Well, because he took the smell from Rich Voss's ear.
That's right. Get him
Opie, this
behind
is
the
coming
ear.
off of seeing Brian Regan over the weekend,
I
so
understand
it's
that.
a tough act to follow.
Well, we were going to do it on Friday after Brian Regan was in here, but we didn't think it would be fair to the guy.
True.
Nathaniel's our intern, and he does stand-up and all sorts of things on the side.
How long you been doing stand-up?
About 6 months.
6 months. Very new at it.
Yes.
Did you have anything that inspired you to become a comic?
No. I mean, I've always enjoyed the stylings of Jim Norton.
Who doesn't?
But, yeah, I just wanted to make people laugh.
Yeah? And have you throughout your life? Have you been known as, like, the funny guy?
Yes, I guess
You
so.
have. And was there anything that happened, though, that was like, wow, you know, because you just decided to go into comedy? Did you see somebody, go, I could do that, kind of?
Yeah, sorry, my story sucks. I just took a class and decided to give it a shot.
A comedy class?
Yep.
Who taught it?
Uh-oh. See, this is what I was digging for,
Yeah, what's
people.
up with these comedy classes?
Well,
isn't it tough to teach someone to be funny? You either have it or not.
I don't know anybody who's ever done well coming out of a class, but it doesn't mean that there's not. I probably don't know that they took it.
Do they teach you like techniques?
No, it's mostly like writing and making sure you have like a point of view and an identity. I mean, some people show up and you're like, I can't wait for this person to give up comedy, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah, just because you go through this class doesn't mean you're going to come out the other end funny.
Yeah.
But just because you go to it also doesn't mean that you're not funny.
That's correct.
If you're naturally funny, you're going to go through it, take out of it what you can, and then you move on and realize it was worthless, and you have to gig every night obsessively like Jim Norton does.
Yeah, the one I took 2 years ago, which turned into nothing, was taught by David LaBarca.
Dave LaBarca, he was related to Joe Antis, who died, unfortunately, who was the guy that gave Lenny Bruce his whole lingo.
Really?
Yeah, like, hey, Daddy-O, all that stuff. Joe used to hang out at Dangerfields, man. He was a very interesting guy.
Really?
Yeah, he knew Lenny well. He's one of the funniest guys, but he would never go on stage. Sorry.
Isn't the best way to...
just do it.
Do it is just to do it. Just go to the clubs and gig everywhere and take your crap nights where you bomb and take your good nights where you kill and then just keep doing it.
Absolutely.
Eventually.
Yeah, for the past 6 months, I've been trying to do like 3 open mics a week and
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Very good.
subject myself to that hell.
You got to bring people with you?
No, these are just $5 for stage time and tell jokes to comedians who won't laugh. Yeah.
You pay $5 to get on?
Yep.
That's something.
$5.
That's pretty funny.
For a bunch of cynical, jaded asses that are just waiting to go on themselves. So.
Right,
Awesome.
right. That's pretty much the whole audience is the guys that are paying $5 to get up there.
Yep.
Wow.
It's delightful.
Really fast, we got to rewind slightly. Larry in New York, what's a mezuzah?
Oh, and hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Listen, the mezuzah is put on the door frame by Jewish people. It prevents evil spirits from entering your house, which means Norton can never see Anthony's Christmas tree.
Well, Anthony took the mezuzah off.
Yeah, he took it off.
I took off my mezuzahs. I don't want them there.
It'd be great if I left it on my door and some Arabs attacked me thinking I was Jewish.
Exactly.
To explain that I'm not.
But something tells me in the area you're looking at for an apartment, there's a mezuzah on every door.
Yeah, there are a lot.
Yeah.
You know what? Jewish people make fine neighbors. They don't cause a problem. They don't join gangs. I mean, unless you consider bankers gangs. They're wonderful neighbors. I'd be happy to live among all Jews. We're all gays. They're great neighbors, too.
Just got to smell that awful food that they cook.
No worse than my gassers, Aunt. Believe me, they'll be complaining about me.
They'll just be going, who's cooking the matzo ball soup?
Jews are fine neighbors.
All right, so we got Nathaniel's...
Jimmy Nortonberg.
His last appearance at Caroline's. This was about a week ago, right?
Yeah.
A week ago tonight, I think.
Yeah, it's one of the worst intros ever, too.
Well, you checked off the ones you want us to play, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is Nathaniel's. This is the intro and him getting his act going.
Is this CD you're playing available on eatabullet.com?
Were you selling it December 23rd at the downtown?
Yes.
Naughty Nathaniel?
See, now that would work.
All right, let's listen to Nathaniel's act here.
All right.
From Connecticut, welcome Nathaniel Bryan.
From the Connecticut.
There we go.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you, in the lot?
Hi.
No.
Does anybody else's mom get a huge kick out of humiliating them? Just taking a poll. Mine does. She started pretty early with my name, actually. She and my dad teamed up to give me the nickname Than for Nathaniel instead of Nat, Nate, or Nathan, which is an awesome nickname if you never want to pick up a chick at a bar. Because most of the conversations go something like, hi, I'm Than. Stan? Than. Sam. Yeah. We're not hooking up, are we? Conversation has run its course. I actually introduced myself to this one man. I was like, hi, I'm Than. And he goes, oh, is that Vietnamese? I can only guess he was looking at my Asian features. Turns out he was wrong. I'm Korean. But I guess we all look the same to you, don't we, asshole?
It's good.
Getting some big laughs, actually.
Yeah.
Sounds very natural, too.
Yeah, the mix is a little bad, I think.
You kind of have that relaxed guy thing. What do you come up on stage, and it was kind of a long time in between, when they announced you and the applause stopped before you said something. So do you just kind of like stroll around, look at the crowd?
No, I just put my bottle of water down.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
You don't want to look too eager.
Yeah.
High-fiving like Leno before you go on.
Exactly.
High-fiving the crowd in front.
That's it. The only thing, the opening joke's a little, not a bad opening joke. It's a little bit slow. Aside from that, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad. All right.
Except he breathed like LaMotta when he was doing material. all you wonderful people.
Going back to the phones for 1 second here. Jay in Indiana. Yes, Jay, real fast.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Love your show. If you want to know how good Jewish neighbors are, just look at Anne Frank's family. They were great neighbors, never made a sound. I'm punching out.
Oh, God.
First of all, what do you mean Anne Frank's neighbors? Anne Frank was Jewish. The German people were her landlords, technically.
But he's saying that the Jews were quiet. They never said a word.
How quiet the family
Jewish
was.
neighbors, and he's talking about the Franks, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Never heard them partying up a storm or anything.
All right, here's more of Nathaniel's show at Caroline's last week.
My mom's big into self-improvement. She takes a lot of herbal supplements. She takes 30 pills every morning, which is a lot. I've asked her, what could you possibly need 30 pills for? She said, well, this one's for memory and this one's for my immune system. I like to ask her which one gets Dad to move back in.
That's pretty funny.
Apparently none of them is the answer.
Hello?
Hey.
Is this thing on? Hello?
It wasn't a bad joke.
No, it was very good.
It wasn't bad at all. So Dad left Mom, huh?
Yeah. On Father's Day, I helped them move out. It was great.
Are you kidding?
No.
How long ago?
3, 4 years, 5 years.
You helped him move out?
Yeah.
On Father's Day?
Yes.
And what was he saying to you as you're loading the truck with his stuff?
There was no surprise, really. I was happy for him.
Wow.
Proud of him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why, you saw a lot of fighting growing up?
Yeah, well...
What was the big problem with your parents?
It was all verbal. Actually, I think my next bit...
Oh, really?
Might...
Look at how he is good.
Hey.
My act speaks for itself.
He is good.
Well, let's take a listen to find out the answer to that question.
Yeah, my parents are divorced. There were some early warning signs. Dinner conversation was one of them. They sort of went along the lines of, Lowell, why don't you put that fat from the steak directly on your chin? To which my dad would reply, you're the one that cooked it, bitch. Really, I'm just happy that a man named Lowell got laid and made me. That is a tough first name. God bless him.
Problems at the home, yeah.
Yeah. It was just I would be, well, not to bring the show down too much, but I wouldn't want to have friends over too much unless they were already in the circle and knew that it was going to be hell.
That you're just going to hear them yelling at each other.
Yeah.
I had the yelling parents, too, growing up until they got divorced, and it was just, can't you two just shut the fuck up for one night? For one night, always, hey, son of a bitch. And then you'd see, the old man would take the plate full of spaghetti and throw it, and it would hit like the wall next to the phone. And you're sitting there horrified watching the spaghetti slowly go down the wall. Like, oh, fuck you! Get the fuck out of here! Go fuck yourself! Oh, and the horrified kids.
Did Dad actually leave after the fights?
Yeah, a lot of times, sure.
Huh.
And then, you'd be able to go to sleep because the yelling would stop.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, first Mom would have to wind down a little. Even after Dad left, she's still going, fucking asshole! Eat that shit like I need a fucking hole in the head. Son of a bitch comes in here and I'm trying to sleep. He's gone. Shut up. Just shut up. Oh. Think me? I'll tell him to go fuck himself. If he thinks he's coming back. No way, is that... Oh, God, he's been gone a half hour.
When would he come back? The next day?
Yeah, like the next day.
And then everything would be
some
all right?
Chick to go sleep with or something. And
would everything be okay the next day? And they would...
Yeah, like it would just... You'd resume again, I guess, like normal life.
Would they go upstairs, have sex, make-up sex and all that?
I guess. I wasn't...
Until the next fight?
I didn't have much of a perception of that kind of thing. But I guess, yeah, if everything was fine... they'd be sitting down watching, like, Ronan Martin's laughing. Everything was fine. And then out of nowhere, it just... You'd hear the rumbling. You'd be in bed, and you'd hear, like... outside the door, just talking.
Yeah.
Just talking.
What do you mean by that?
It's like Ronan Martin's laughing is on, so they're kind of laughing. And then you hear... and then you hear from the kids' room. Stop! Oh, God, the
Daddy's
trauma.
Motherfucker, fuck you, fuck you.
It was always creepy, like anniversaries and birthdays. It'd be like they'd fake it for a day, and it was just so creepy. Like, oh yeah, we're buying it. You love each other today, sure.
Yeah. Here's the gift. Oh, we got her a vacuum. It's a real loving gift.
My dad actually once got my mom a porcelain figurine of a warthog for Mother's Day.
If that doesn't speak volumes.
Passive aggressive, yeah.
Oh,
that's hilarious.
And then we were pretty young, so we got the talk. Like I realized, and we all knew, like we were real young, but it was so obvious. Oh, Dad only comes home on the weekends now, and because he's at work. Shut up. You're insulting me. And then we got, called into the room, and Mom sits down and goes, me and your father I want you to know, and I want you to know it has nothing to do with you, but we're divorced. Oh, okay. Could I go out and play now? How's this going to change my life? Does this mean I don't have to listen to motherfucker, fuck you? Oh, it does? Okay. So it's a good thing. Great. Good. Well, thank you for staying together for so long and really, like, torturing us. You couldn't have pulled this one, like, 5 years ago when maybe we couldn't remember as much and didn't have to listen to the yelling and screaming?
This was supposed to be about his commentary.
Yeah, I know.
Holy mackerel. We're all just staring at Anthony like, make it stop.
All of a sudden it's about me.
I kind of feel like you did in your room while listening to your parents.
Oh.
It's a little uncomfortable, Anthony.
Here's an idea, Pop. There you go. Right back into the Huntington boat ramp. Give that a whirl. Sorry, it's not about me. Just kind of, look at, hey, your act touched a nerve.
There you go.
How about that? And I must say, mine isn't the worst case scenario, that's for sure. I knew a girl once, remain nameless, whose father walked out on the family on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day! That little tidbit of baggage will stick with a girl for a while. Makes Christmas a fucking treat for year after year. Let me tell you that one. Hey, here's a present. Yeah, my daddy left on Christmas. Fucking Christmas. Here it is again. Merry Christmas.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. I got to go. I don't know.
Christmas Day.
Jimmy,
do you know how this screws up Christmas?
Let's go take a leak, Jimmy.
Do you know if a father has to be that goddamn selfish, he can't wait till the 26th? You can't wait a day? He's got to screw up Christmas, and fine, screw it up for your own family. Do you realize you're screwing it up for every guy that's trying to make a relationship with your daughter? Because every Christmas, especially the first one, takes you by complete surprise. Everything's fine and dandy.
That's hilarious. You're thinking, man, this is a special day. I just started dating this girl. It's our first Christmas together. I got a nice stack of presents for her. I've been listening to Christmas carols in my car all the way over to her house.
Dun, 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 dun. Honey,
right.
Mary. What? Why are you crying? It's Christmas. Christmas is jolly and fun. What's the matter? Oh, I got to tell you something. Oh, fuck. More baggage I hadn't figured out. Usually a guy can figure some of the baggage out.
That's
you can't
hilarious.
see that one coming.
It's so true.
You can't see that one coming until the 25th. Till old Saint Nick is supposed to be wiggling his fat ass down the goddamn chimney. That's when you figure that one out. My father left on Christmas. Thank you, Pop. Job well done.
At that point, you should have just taken all their presents and thrown them in the fire.
Yeah, exactly.
It would have been a happier moment.
He did. He left on Christmas. Goodbye. I'm going.
Well, that's what you should have said.
And you know what? I'm taking his lead. I'm off.
Well, you did do that, but I think 10 years later, right?
It wasn't Christmas.
Oh, you should have waited till Christmas,
You
though.
really should have waited.
You should have had that vicious intuition and waited till Christmas.
Oh, my God.
And say, I now understand why he left you.
That would have been a bad one.
And slam the door.
It's just not that mean.
I'm leaving.
It just really isn't that mean when it comes down to it. Anthony is a very nice guy.
I know he is.
Dressed in a Santa cap.
That is
Speeding
funny,
away
though.
from the house.
That whole baggage thing when you get into a relationship, you have no idea. You think you got it all figured out until a holiday comes or Father's Day in my case.
You think you got it figured out. Oh, Jesus.
Father's Day in my case was the big one.
Why was that a big one?
Doors slamming and crying all day. I'm like, what the hell happened here?
Isn't that great? Aren't the dates of what things happen just tragic? Jeez, they come out of nowhere.
Oh, the Christmas! I got the visual though. You got the gifts all piled up nice. Probably wrote out a nice card. You got knowing you might even had a Santa hat on because it was your first Christmas. Really, just giving it your best.
Giving it my all, by gosh.
Yeah,
dude. One of the worst cases of chick baggage I ever had came out of nowhere because this wasn't on a specific date or anything.
Mm-hmm.
One day, my girlfriend just bursts into tears out of nowhere. And, no, nothing.
Is this a girl that I don't know?
Yeah, this is one I don't know from years ago.
All right.
It's like, what happened? What's the matter? Blah, blah, blah. Nothing. Jesus Christ, what's wrong? Every year, around this time of date, she started getting a little weird. And I never knew what the hell it was. Find out her mother was an alcoholic. Always drunk. She was leaving for school one day. And she says goodbye to her mom every day, and her mother's always like drunk, passed out, or something like that. So one day, she's passed out on the kitchen floor, and she says goodbye to her and goes to school. She comes back, her mother's dead on the floor. She had slipped and cracked her head on the counter. And when she said goodbye to her in the morning, she was already she had already hit her head. So maybe, I'm sure she went through years of thinking, if I only called the hospital, blah, blah, blah. Right. She left her there on the floor because she had always been passed out.
So when did you try to help this bad girl?
I know. Jeez, miss, not paying any attention to anything. Yeah, I tried to help her. No, you don't help. It's just baggage.
So that was obviously the anniversary of the death, right?
Oh, yeah, the anniversary of that every year. Jesus, and you'd see it coming from weeks away, and you're like, oh, it's that day.
You see it bubbling under the surface.
Oh, it's Mom clocked her head on the edge of the counter day.
Spend the whole day waxing the kitchen floor.
Oh, my God. There's no Hallmark card to get her for that occasion. Yep. So your mom whacked her head on the counter.
Sorry to hear. Whoops-a-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy.
Whoops. Whoosh, crash.
We're bringing up some memories really fast on the phones, and then we'll go back to Nathaniel's comment.
Yeah, I don't want to shut him out. It's
Bill,
his day.
Bill on Long Island. What's up, Bill?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey. Hi, Bill. What's up?
Yo,
Bill.
Christmas. I was like 4 years old, and everything's going great. And then for some reason, my grandpa locks himself in the basement, and my dad drives away, and I don't see him. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm a little 4-year-old. I'm like, where's Daddy gone? And apparently there was a huge fight, and Daddy didn't come back for a few days. And then next year, the exact same thing happened again.
Every year.
Yeah, the worst. And no one ever told me why.
That story's kind of sad, but Tennessee always beats out any sad story. Let's go to Jim in Tennessee. Listen to this one. Go ahead, Jim.
Hey,
tell your cute story. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a funny story.
We should have Christmas songs playing.
Yeah, hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah,
we need a nice Christmas song.
Wait a minute. If we're going to do this bit, we got to get some Christmas.
Okay, my father, his birthday is on Christmas. He gets plastered. He's in the Air Force. He's a chief master sergeant. He comes home. My sister's pouring his whiskey out down the sink so he doesn't get any more plastered. He takes the bottle and commences to busting her over the head with it.
Yeah.
Oh, 16 stitches, and you know, he was a chief master sergeant. So nobody was going to call him.
Of
Nobody was
course.
going to, you know, take him to jail. You know, but.
Well, that must have been a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
That must have been a fun, memorable Christmas for the kids.
Yeah.
I have a worse Christmas story. I really never told it on the air.
Come on, Jimmy.
I just remember one year my friend was married and he didn't want to be married. He took a little boat ride.
Oh, God. Why does it always have to go back to the little Connor Peterson? Why?
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have another one, Anthony. Dave in Queens. Dave, go ahead.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hi.
Hey, a little nervous, guys. Hi, boo-boo.
Hi, Frida. Love you, Frida. Yes.
I was Can you hear me?
Yes,
yeah.
Frida.
I was married for about 2 years, and I was, the sex was always a little weird with my ex-wife, with my wife at the time. And she told me, can you hear me, guys?
Yep.
Yeah, Frida.
She told me that her father got her pregnant when she was 12.
Oh, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Make a long story short, it didn't work out well after that.
Dude, if I heard that story, my girlfriend would wonder why every Christmas I had a throbbing heart on.
Well, you know what? And actually, it started one time I was joking around saying, who's your daddy? And she just made a straight face and she said, don't say that.
Oh, wow.
I didn't take anything of it, and then, sex got weirder and weirder, and after that it all went down south.
What a curmudgeon she was.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
What selfish parents, man.
George in Jersey. What's up,
She's a
George?
selfish girl.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
This is
Tattletale.
a true story. We're planning a big family Christmas. Everybody's coming in from around the country. My 60-year-old grandparents are coming up from Florida. 3 days before Christmas, my father calls me up and says, I'm going to divorce your mother, but I'm going to tell her after Christmas.
Right.
So now we're all sitting there. Everybody comes in. My brothers are sitting around the Christmas table just waiting for that special moment where Dad's going to say, by the way, I'm leaving your mother. It was miserable.
It ruined Christmas.
It was horrible.
They're all geared up for the big I'm getting a divorce from your mom story.
But here's the worst part. The worst part is Dad goes to see a divorce attorney, finds out he's going to lose 20% of everything that's going, backs out of it, and now we're stuck with my family for Christmas for the rest of my fucking life.
Yeah, see, it would have cost him too much, so he didn't get a divorce. There you go. At least they're together for the right reasons.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Earl in Alabama. What's up, Earl?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, I'm a truck driver, and I was coming home for Thanksgiving last year, 2003.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, holidays. Sure.
Well, hang on, it all goes over the whole holiday season.
All right, let's go.
But I found out on my way home that my wife was banging a prison inmate. We ended up signing divorce papers. The day before Thanksgiving. I got to come back down there on Christmas Day because we got a 5-year-old daughter. So to see my daughter, I had to go in there and see this guy living in my house with my Christmas tree and everything, with all my stuff. That ruined Christmas Day, and then to ruin New Year's Eve, that was our anniversary.
Oh, man, there you have it. There you have it. His wife was banging an inmate. Merry Christmas, everybody.
I got it from a Negro.
I thought I heard Negro.
Oh, banging inmates.
You can whip me all you like, white devil, but you'll never break my spirit.
I don't know where my other clips are.
I know, I see that. Aaron and Callie. What's up, Aaron?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
I just got a pretty messed up Christmas story. I was going out with my girlfriend for a few years, and I was probably 19 at the time. Well, we had some problems and broke up for a while, and she decided she wanted to get back together. But at the time, I had already got another girlfriend, and we were living together. Well, so my parents thought it would be a good idea to bring my old girlfriend to my work where I was living with the new one and try and get me back together with. Well, basically, I was kind of pissed off, so I go home and tell the girl I'm living with, well, hey, my parents, they brought my old girlfriend over, and they're wanting me to get back together. And, of course, my girlfriend's logical reaction is to get pissed at me and basically want to break up. So I'm thinking, well, maybe I should get back together with my old girlfriend, because she was pretty hot or whatever. And so, anyway, I called her up, and we made plans to go over to her house on Christmas Day, and got back together with the girl I was living with, and she was crying and sniveling and whining, and well, basically, I felt kind of bad, so I was like, well, no, I called my old girlfriend up on Christmas morning and said, sorry, I'm not coming back together, it's over, and basically all I heard was this click, and after listening to you guys, I'm thinking she's going to have some emotional trauma for long periods of time. So, punch it out.
Thank God.
Too late.
I know.
Just in time.
Everyone else punched out. You were the last one to punch out.
I didn't like it the anyway.
Yeah. He's the guy that has to turn off the lights. He's the last person listening to the show today.
Flip the lights on your way out. Lock up.
Lock up, please, because everyone else left. Eric, what's up? Oh.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
I was about 9 years old. Me and my sister had a paper route, and my father was, mechanically inclined. And if he wanted the grass, he would set the house on fire. So Christmas Eve, he comes home all drunk. He falls into the bushes, and him and my mom have a fight. Me and my sister go to bed. I wake up like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I hear something in the living room. So I go downstairs, and I see my father, what I thought was taking apart these bicycles, that he was actually trying to put them together. So I got all pissed off, and, that he was taking apart the bikes that Santa left us. So I start, throwing the presents at him. My mother wakes up, she's screaming. It was just a friggin' debacle.
So your drunk dad was ruining your presents.
No, I thought he was.
He thought he was, but he wasn't. But he still kind of beat up his father a little bit there.
Yeah, he was trying to put them together, and I didn't put that together.
All right, nothing worse than the father-son brawl. Never had one of those. My father would have killed me. But those things are just the most awful things ever. When the son is beating up the father.
I almost had one. I picked up a stick out of the garage, and my father's like, "Come on, let's go in the backyard.
Get out."
I'm like, nah.
You gave up right there, nah.
Yeah, when he didn't.
What are you picking up a stick for?
I was drunk.
You were drunk.
Yeah, he didn't mind the stick at all. He was ready to take it and smash me with it.
Shove it up your
so
ass.
I felt, even in my drunkenness, I felt it would be prudent to replace the stick and end the quarrel.
You're quite a willful young boy, Jimmy Norton.
All right, let's go. Let's try one more. James in Arizona. What's up, James?
Not much. Just listening and loving.
All right.
My story is that I come back from being deployed in the Army.
Yeah.
My wife was pregnant. It wasn't mine. I've been deployed for 13 months. She's 7 months pregnant. We got a divorce right before Christmas. It was finalized on Valentine's Day exact.
Wow.
There you go.
I found that to be perfect.
What a great Christmas.
You wrecked 2 holidays for her.
Yeah, that was just fucking magnificent.
No, she wrecked them for him.
Yeah, that's true. Did she try to explain the pregnancy?
Yes, she said that she slipped and fell on somebody else's dick.
Slipped and fell on someone else's dick. Mark.
Yeah, hello?
We want to end up on an up note. Help us out.
Yeah, my girlfriend kicked me out last year Christmas. She boxed up all my shit and put a bow on it and left it at my apartment.
Nice one.
That's
clever girl.
And kind of funny and silly at the same time. Oh, we got one more. Yes, one more. Scott in Texas. Yes, Scott?
Yeah, when I was a kid, the little kid next door, Jimmy Norton, he forced me to play Monster Snow under the porch on Christmas Day.
Monster Snow. God, we know what Monster Rain is. What is Monster Snow?
Ooh. It's when you put on snow pants.
It makes it that much more difficult to do.
Because you're both shivering.
All right, well, let's get back to Nathaniel's comedy tape.
Sure.
Yes.
3 of 10.
Not about Nathaniel. Us, douchebag.
Yeah. This will seg nicely into my observational humor about airplane food.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Airplane food? I don't see that.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to get
talk about
disgust from Jimmy.
I think you're going to talk about
airplane food.
Disgust from Jimmy. Just look at my stomach in this T-shirt.
I think you're going to talk about country clubs here, right?
Yes.
It's Nathaniel, our intern.
Like Frank said, I am from Connecticut, the suburbs. Awesome, yeah. Very waspy place, as you'd expect. Actually, our local country club's motto is, "We will have a Jew by the year 2015." I'm not sure if that means we're going to have a Jewish member or if they will have captured one.
That's funny.
But they're hell-bent on getting one either way. Also, a very, very small black community in my town, or as we called it, Carl.
That's good. It's funny.
I like your delivery.
It's very deadpan, kind of like.
I definitely like that delivery.
Yeah. And Nathaniel
he's getting some big laughs.
Joe from Miami saying Nathaniel ripped off Richard Belzer's voice. You almost do have a Belz sound to your voice. Not the same delivery though.
The Jew joke is good. The Jewish joke.
Yeah.
But you should say Jew second, I think. Like we will have a Jew by the year 2015. You should say by the year 2015 we will have a Jew.
Get the funny at the end.
It's paced better.
Ooh, look at that. The pacing's better.
Yeah. It's still a good joke, though.
Okay. Here's Nathaniel talking about waiting for a subway.
But I even tried the nice white job, too, for a while. I worked for an investment bank, which was awesome. Yeah. That's about the appropriate level of enthusiasm right there. One person clapping. But... Again, I knew it might not be for me because during the morning commute, of all things, I'd be waiting on the subway platform being like, here comes the train. I could take it to work or throw myself in front of it. I wonder what the third rail tastes like. Probably tastes like sweet, beautiful freedom is what it tastes like.
That's very funny.
Thanks.
All right, let's go right to the next one. It's Cherokee.
I was psyched, though. I thought I was less white, actually. I found out I was 164th Cherokee. But I sort of thought about that, and I was like, so that means my great-great-great-grandfather had sex with a Native American woman, right, in the 1800s. I have a hard time believing that was consensual. I'm white and a descendant of a hate crime. Good. Wonderful news.
That's good stuff.
I was just about to criticize you for not enough rape jokes. They are coming through.
Look at that, doing Jimmy proud.
Like a trooper.
All right, we got one more from Nathaniel, our intern here.
I take jiu-jitsu, too, to defend myself from some of these things.
Could you say jitsu Jew?
It's cool, though, when you start there, like, why do you want to take jiu-jitsu? A lot of people say fitness or confidence, whatever. I think my reason through them, I was like, I want to take jiu-jitsu in case I'm ever wrongfully imprisoned and need to ward off the amorous intentions of my fellow inmates. As soon as I said that, I was like, you know what? Take that back. I would kill for that kind of attention. All right, you guys have been awesome. Thanks a lot.
Ooh. Prison rape joke.
Thank you very much.
There's some good laughs in that.
Not bad at all, man.
Very good.
Very good, Nathaniel.
And you do other things? You do a little acting? I think it came to everyone's attention that you're in a commercial.
Yes, I have been in several TV commercials.
Several?
Yes.
Which ones?
E-Tops, Tops Trading Cards Online Presence, E-Tops. Comedy Central, I was actually on a 30-second promo. It was all me. It was pretty cool.
Really?
Yep. It was the You're Among Friends promo. I don't know.
Among Friends.
You're among friends, Ricky. Was Ruth Gordon holding your cut wrists while Martin Mull milled about and Chris Makepeace just sat there? You're among friends, Ricky. Come on, Hobson.
Wow, that is good. My Bodyguard. Yeah.
Yes. And also NFL Network that aired during playoffs last year, which is very cool.
Yeah.
And most recently, National Geographic Channel.
National Geographic Channel. That's the one I heard about.
Yep. In a doctor's office.
You're in a doctor's office, sitting in a chair.
Yep.
In the waiting room.
Yep.
Right?
And I also do improv and sketch on the side, too.
Oh, that's what we got to get a little more of in this.
That's right.
More sketches.
And he takes good coffee orders, too.
The next time you come in here, I'm going to yell freeze.
Freeze?
No, we don't do any of that short form stuff.
No?
No.
All right.
From O&A Pictures.